Are we ready?
Yeah. Oh, hi. And Mitra is my second.
Hari Om, testing. It's 4 o'clock. Om Anando Brahme Divyajanat Anandadhyeva Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante Anandhe Najata Nijivanti Anandham Prajantya Bisham Vishantiti Saishabha Arghavivarune Vidya Parame Vyaman Pratisthita Yayevam Vedha Pratitishthati Annavanannadho Mahan Bhavati Prajaya Pashubhir
Brahmavachasena Mahan Kirtya Tamanam Bhavati Shatayu Purushashatendriya Ayushevendriyai Pratidhishtati. Mommy, please come. So mother is the first teacher. So you'll be blessing. Devo Bhava Pitru Devo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava.
Tears in my eyes. Thank you. Thank you.
Hari Om. It is a Sanskrit mantra meaning to erase all sufferings connected to the practitioners for consciousness. I welcome you all for today's Natanjali program performed by Seema Iyer, a lawyer, a journalist, and a talented Indian classical dancer. Dr. Parvati will sing bhajans, that means devotional songs, in the intermission. And now I'm honored to introduce our MC for today, our master of ceremony for today, Kavita Ganeshan, who is also a talented Indian classical dancer and also close family friend of Seema Iyer. I'll invite Kavita Ganeshan.
Can you hear me? Thank you. A very warm welcome and a good evening to all. My name is Kavita Ganeshan, a friend of Geeta's, and I am not a Bharatanatyam dancer, but I'm an ardent Rasika. I just wanted to make that correction. I am honored to MC this event. It makes me so happy to see such an eclectic group of people in the audience. Some of you look like you're very familiar with Bharatanatyam. Some of you look like you have a passing knowledge, and some of you look like maybe this is your first time. So I am overjoyed to see this group of varied people. And what is bringing us together is to witness Seema perform the centuries-old Indian dance form called Bharatanatyam. The breakdown of the word Bharatanatyam is Bha, from Bhava, which means emotion, Ra, Raga, meaning music or melody, and Ta, from Tala, meaning rhythm. Natyam in itself means dance. Today, you're going to hear me say a couple of words a lot, Ragam and Talam. What is Ragam? It's a melodic framework. It's based on a scale with a given set of notes. These notes have characteristic intervals and rhythm. Talam has a set of repeating beats, tools for measuring the tempo of a music or dance composition. Today, we are in for a visual treat, or an audiovisual treat, I should clarify. Seema has chosen for us a mix of classical dance performances, which form the margam of the Bharatanatyam. And in addition, we have a Kuchipudi performance, and also something more on a lighter note, we also have a Tamil movie song to which Seema is going to dance. Please pay very close attention, at least more so this is for the ones that are joining us new from a dance perspective. Pay close attention to the traditional Bharatanatyam costume that you will see Seema in today, which in itself takes hours to put together. As I mentioned, we'll also have some beautiful fusion pieces today, which are a combination of classical and Tamil movie music. Without further ado, I would like to now start off the program with Pushpanjali. Pushpanjali marks the beginning of a Bharatanatyam dance performance, where the dancer offers her salutations to her guru, parents, God, and seeks the blessings by offering flowers. This Pushpanjali is set to Ragam Gambhiranate and set to the Adi Talam. Adi Talam is a talam or rhythm cycles, which is a set of 8 beats.
Janna kittam tadhitam tadhitam tad jana kitta
How did you all enjoy that? Please be generous with your applause. So for those who have learned dance or are dancers yourself, you will understand how difficult that is, how energetic that was, keeping in mind not only the mudras, the footwork, the expressions, and coordinating all of that. I think Seema did a great job. So I'm sure we're going to have a great evening. I know that for sure. The next piece is Alarippu. The word Alarippu literally means to bloom. The dancer starts off with gentle neck and eye movements, and then gradually picks up pace and expands to more complex footwork and hand gestures, also known as mudras. This Alarippu dance is considered to be one of the more preliminary repertoires in the Bharatanatyam, but also one of the more complex. It is just because we use an extensive amount of neck and eye movements, which requires a lot of coordination. This particular Alarippu is set to Kalyani Ragam and Mishra Chaputalam.
ya teyum tat tattam kitataka dittey ya teyum hit tattam kitataka dam hittam hitta takkadei nadarumiyapmadey hitta takkadam hittam hitta takkadei nadarumiyapmadey hitta takkadam hittam hitta takkadei tattey 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 hitta takkadam hidam tattey hitta takkadei tattey 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 tattey hitta takkadam hidam tattey hitta takkadam hitta takkadei tattey hitta takkadam hittam 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 tattey hitta takkadei tattey 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 tattey hitta takkadam hittam tadikita takade, tade, tadikita takadam, idam, tadikita takade, tade, tadikita takadam, idam, tadikita takade, tade, tadikita takadam, idam, itta takade, tade, itta takadam, idam, itta takade, suravar tade, itta takadam, idam, itta takade, 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 tade, itta takadam, idam, tadikita takade, tade, tadikita 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 takada, shikita jum, tata shikita jum, tata jum, tata shikita jum, tata shikita jum, tata shikita shikita jum, da. Drukutaka, 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 dalam putum, putum, datte, ya, dattam, kita takadam. Perumale, perumale, perumale.
I am limited by my adjectives, but Seema, that was fantastic. Thank you. Before we move on to the next item, there was something that Geeta shared with me as we were talking about, when she called me to ask if I could MC. And I asked her, how did Seema come about learning Bharatanatyam? Geeta told me that the moment Seema was born, the first thought that came into Geeta's mind was, thank God she can dance. So I guess Seema was destined to be a dancer. Another interesting anecdote is both Geeta and Seema are closely associated with Padmini Ramachandran, who most of you know, I'm sure, is considered one of the doyens of Indian cinema. And Geeta is also a dancer. Some of you might know about it and some of you don't, but she's a dancer in her own right, an accomplished dancer. She was part of Padmini's troupe, which was based on, and one of the performances was based on the epic Ramayana. And little Seema would accompany her mother to watch her perform. And Seema decided that she wanted to be part of the performance. And she would not take no for an answer. I think that was also a sign of things to come. So Padmini said, okay, why not? She can be part of the program. And guess what was the first role that Seema got and the first time she was on stage? She was a deer for the Ramayana. So she danced with her mother as a deer. So that were the origins of Seema's dancing career. Moving on to our next piece today, and this could not be more appropriate since we have Lord Shiva right here with us. The next piece is Natanam Adinar, Shiva, the Lord of Dance, or Nataraja. This dance is an ode to Nataraja and is a celebration of Shiva, who's the cosmic dancer who balances creation and destruction. The lyrics talk about the blissful dance of Shiva in all his splendor in the golden halls of Chidambaram. Legend has it that Shiva kept his promise to sage Agastya and came down from his abode at Mount Kailasha to perform this dance. The composer is Gopala Krishna Bharati and is sung by the legendary Sudha Raghunathan. Please enjoy.
Tadita dhanna takanaka jam taditai, tadita januta hata jam tadita, takanaka jam taditai, tahata jam tadita kanaka jam tadita, dinginna tum tad dinginna tum, kartakatarakitum ta, kartakatarakitum ta, kartakatarakitum. Janu dimitam, kartakatarakitum ditaritana janu dimitam, kartakatarakitum taditaritana janu dimitam, takadiku tadiginatum takatajam, tadinginatum tam tadajam, tadinginatum taditatajam, kartakatarakitum.
படகையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாமுனி கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் தில்லை பதில் வந்து கை மாதத்தில் குரு போஷத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் படகையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாமுனி கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் தில்லை பதில் வந்து கை மாதத்தில் குரு போஷத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் காந்த கிடத்த கஜம் தகணம் தரித்தோம் தரிதை ரிமித தகத்தோம் ததனம் தரினம் தரி ததினு தினு ததித்லாம் தித்லாம் தி தாரத ஜனு ஜனு தரீம் தீம் புகுதையதைய ததிமித்த கிட தகதா தஜனு ததிமித்த கிட கிடதா திக்கிட கிடதை தத்தோம் என்று நடனம் ஆடினார். வெகு நாகரீகமாகவே கனக சபை கிருஷ்ணன் பாட சடையாட அரவ படமாட தோளில் தொடியாட தொந்தோம் என்று பதவிகள் தந்தோம் என்று இட்டமுடனே கோபால கிருஷ்ணன் பாட சடையாட அரவ படமாட தோளில் தொடியாட தொந்தோம் என்று பதவிகள் தந்தோம் என்று தாம் தகிட தகஜம் தகனம் தரிதோம் தரிதை திமித தகதோம் தத்தனம் தரினம் தரிததி நுதி நுததித்லாம் தித்லாம் தி தாரத ஜனு ஜனு தரிதி குகுதைய தைய ததிமித கிட தகதா ரஜனு ததிமித கிட கிடதாம் திக்கிட கிடதி தத்தோம் என்று நட்டனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரீகமாகவே கனக சபையில் ஆனந்த நட்டனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரீகமாகவே கனக சபையில் ஆனந்த நட்டனம் ஆடினார்.
She does a split and then she smiles at the end of it. I'm going to ask Seema for some vitamin recommendations after the show is over. But that was spectacular. And like I said, Seema, you're truly blessed that you are performing at Chinmaya Somnath, which is an abode and a temple of Shiva. So I'm sure you have his blessings. I am just speechless right now. And that was painful. All right. Next up, the performance that we are about to witness next is Kuchipudi. So it differs from Bharatanatyam, not a lot, but there are stylistic differences. While Bharatanatyam comes from the state of Tamil Nadu, Kuchipudi comes from the great state of Andhra Pradesh. The stylistic differences are mainly in terms of the footwork, while Bharatanatyam is more linear in nature and there's more emphasis on footwork, Kuchipudi is more fluid. In loose terms, sometimes we refer to Bharatanatyam as the fire and Kuchipudi as the water. This particular dance combines beautiful melodies, it has expressions, and you can see this is more of a graceful, it is more focused on grace as opposed to the last performance, which was more heavy on footwork. The next performance is Ragam Tanam Pallavi. And we have switched gears because this is a fusion dance item. This is from the movie Shankarabharanam, which is considered to be a cinematic masterpiece. The word Ragam Tanam Pallavi refers to the centerpiece of a Carnatic music concert, which demonstrates the entire gamut and vocal range of a musician. And this movie is about a musician. The dance is an ode to classical music and dance, and it's still the favorite of many a music lover.
Ragam Tanam Pallavi, Ragam Tanam Pallavi, Namadilone Kadalagi Kadatera Mannavi, Ragam Tanam Pallavi, Namadilone Kadalagi Kadatera Mannavi, Ragam Tanam Pallavi. నాదభర్తులై వేదమూర్తులై నాదభర్తులై వేదమూర్తులై రాగకీర్తులై త్రిమూర్తులై రాగం తానం పల్లవి కృష్ణా తరంగాల సారంగరాగాలు కృష్ణలీలా తరంగిణి భక్తి గీతాలు కృష్ణా తరంగాల సారంగరాగాలు కృష్ణలీలా తరంగిణి భక్తి గీతాలు సస్యకేదారాల స్వరసగాంధారాలు సస్యకేదారాల స్వరసగాంధారాలు సరస హృదయ క్షేత్ర విమల గాంధర్వాలు సరస హృదయ క్షేత్ర విమల గాంధర్వాలు క్షీరసాగర శయన దేవగాంధారిలో క్షీరసాగర శయన దేవగాంధారిలో నీ పద కీర్తన సేయగా పమ పదని రాగం తానం పల్లవి నా మదిలోని కదలాడి కడతేరమన్న విరాగం తానం పల్లవి శృతిలయలే జననీ జనకులు కాగా భావాల రాగాల తాళాల తేలి శృతిలయలే జననీ జనకులు కాగా భావాల రాగాల తాళాల తేలి శ్రీచరణమందార మధుపమ్మునై వ్రాలి శ్రీచరణమందార మధుపమ్మునై వ్రాలి నిర్మల నిర్వాణ మధుధారలే గ్రోలి నిర్మల నిర్వాణ మధుధారలే గ్రోలి భరతాభినయ వేద భరతాభినయ వేద వ్రత దీక్ష పూని కైలాస సదన కాంబోజిరాగాన కైలాస సదన కాంబోజిరాగాన నీ పద నర్తన సేయగ పదని రాగం తానౌ పల్లవి నా మదిలోని కదలాడి కడతేరమన్న విరాగం తానౌ పల్లవి.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? I'm glad you're on the same page. I would take the liberty of recommending this movie for those of you that has not seen this movie, or if you're looking for a good Indian movie to watch. This movie was way ahead of its time. It was, I think, 1980s, or I'm looking at my friend Gayatri because she's, yeah, I think it was 80s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the 80s. And the singer is S.P. Balasubramaniam. And the interesting anecdote about him is he is not a Carnatic musician. He was a self-taught, he's a self-taught singer. And this is as classical as you can get. So, and he's not with us anymore. And I'm sure he's a legend in many of our hearts, and we think of him very fondly. So also a tribute to SPB. Next up, we have a break, and we have a music performance. We're switching gears a little bit here. We have with us Dr. Parvati Mohan. Parvati and Geeta have been friends since 10th grade. How adorable is that? They have been friends from Providence Convent. I think that was the name of the convent. And it's Providence, I guess, that brought them together again. Dr. Parvati, I must say, is very bashful. When I asked her for an introduction, she would not give me a list of her accomplishments, and she wanted to keep it short and sweet. And I will attempt to do that, although there is a lot to read here. Dr. Parvati recently retired from active clinical practice of medicine at Children's Hospital. She's a professor emeritus in pediatrics at the George Washington University Medical School and a director of hepatology in pediatrics at Children's National Hospital, Washington. She did her medical training in India for the most part, and a few years in the UK, and has been working with pediatric and the Children's National Hospital ever since. Dr. Parvati was born into a family of artists, singers, and painters, and imbibed a deep love of music right from her childhood. Music was always in the background, and the elders, especially her aunt, Dr. Sushila Mishra, herself a Hindustani classical singer, was the encouraging factor in her life to train and learn music. Dr. Parvati calls her Carnatic music training spotty, although I'll see it when I believe it, because given how humble she is, I'm sure she's going to do a fantastic job today. Dr. Parvati also has a son, Aditya, who also sings with her, and has had the good fortune of learning Carnatic music from the teacher Srimati Nirmala Ramaswamy in Maryland for a few years. And it doesn't stop there. She's still learning Hindustani classical music from the very talented Avantika Pandey from Pune, which comprises of mostly ghazals and bhajans. Without further ado, I give you Dr. Parvati Mohan.
Good evening, Hari Om, distinguished guests and friends. I am deeply honored to be here this evening to participate in a very small way in this magnificent performance of Seema. She's done a fantastic job in the first session, and while she is getting ready for the next session, Geeta, who is a very close friend of mine, and Seema asked me to sing a few songs. Unfortunately, my throat has been acting up, but I didn't dare tell Geeta that in case I incur her wrath. So there are many singers in this group, and I ask you to forgive me if I make any mistakes or things go wrong. First, I'm going to sing a Sanskrit song. It was actually written by Sri Yusuf Ali Kecheri, who is a Malayali Muslim scholar. And it was written for a movie called Dhwani. And the music was composed by none other than Naushad Ali ji from the Bollywood. It was sung by Sri Yeshudas ji and Srimati Sushila. So you talk about integration in terms of bhakti, and this is what it is. It's about Sri Rama, Janaki Jane Rama, Janaki's partner, Janaki's beloved Rama. So I'll start with that. जानकी जाने रामा जानकी जाने कदन निदानं नाहं जाने मोक्ष कवाडं नाहं जाने जानकी जाने रामा 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 जानकी जाने रामा विषाद काले सखा त्वमेव भयान्धकारे प्रभा त्वमेव विषाद काले सखा त्वमेव भयान्धकारे प्रभा त्वमेव भवाप्ति नौका त्वमेव देवा भवाप्ति नौका त्वमेव देवा भजे भवन्तं रमाभिरामा भजे भवन्तं रमाभिरामा जानकी जाने रामा 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 जानकी जाने रामा दया समेता सुधा निकेता चिन्मकरंदा नतमुनि वृंदा दया समेता सुधा निकेता चिन्मकरंदा नतमुनि वृंदा आगम सारा चित संसारा आगम सारा चित संसारा भजे भवन्तं नमोभिरामा भजे भवन्तं मनोभिरामा जानकी जाने रामा जानकी जाने कदन निदानं नाहं जाने मोक्ष कवाडं नाहं जाने जानकी जाने रामा 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 जानकी जाने रामा Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being patient and encouraging. Now, next I'm going to sing a Malayalam song. I come from Kerala, so it is very important that I sing a Malayalam song. It is about Sri Krishna in the form of Guruvayurappan. Guruvayur is a very famous temple in Kerala. Actually, I have the good fortune of living in the neighborhood. My hometown is Trichur near Guruvayur. And in this song, the singer, the girl says, you are the apple of my eye, O lotus-eyed Krishna who lives in Guruvayur. The whole world and entire 14 worlds are pining to see your form. In my case, all I ask for is just to hear a few strains of your flute. And in return, I will give you my entire life in the form of a garland and adorn your chest. Kanninu kannaya kanna. The music, please. Kannaya kanna, kanninu kannaya kanna, innum Guruvayur vaazhum tamara kanna, kanninu kannaya kanna. ഇരവും പകലും തേടുന്നു ഈരേഴു ലോകവും നിന്നെ കാണാൻ ഇരവും പകലും തേടുന്നു മഴമുകിൽ വന്ന നിന്നുടൽ കാണാൻ മനസ്സിനു കണ്ണുകൾ നൽകൂ നീ മഴമുകിൽ വന്ന നിന്നുടൽ കാണാൻ മനസ്സിനു കണ്ണുകൾ നൽകൂ നീ മനസ്സിനു കണ്ണുകൾ നൽകൂ നീ കണ്ണിനു കണ്ണായ കണ്ണ എന്നും ഗുരുവായൂർ വാഴും താമര കണ്ണ കണ്ണിനു കണ്ണായ കണ്ണ. മുരളികയാലൊരു തേന്മഴ ചൊരിയൂ മുരഹര നീയൻ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ മുരളികയാലൊരു തേന്മഴ ചൊരിയൂ മുരഹര നീയൻ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ മുരളികയാലൊരു തേന്മഴ ചൊരിയൂ പകരം ഞാനിൻ ജീവിതമാലിക ചാർത്താം നിൻ തിരു മാറിടത്തിൽ പകരം ഞാനിൻ ജീവിതമാലിക ചാർത്താം നിൻ തിരു മാറിടത്തിൽ ചാർത്താം നിൻ തിരു മാറിടത്തിൽ കണ്ണിനു കണ്ണായ കണ്ണ എന്നും ഗുരുവായൂർ വാഴും താമര കണ്ണ കണ്ണിനു കണ്ണായ കണ്ണ. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I conclude this brief session with the bhajan. Many of you may know the bhajan in the Sanskrit form or the Hindi form, so please feel free to join me. It has a beautiful initial beginning music in sitar and an interlude in flute, and I hope you enjoy that. पिता तुम्ही हो बंधुश्च सखा तुम्ही हो. You are my mother, you are my father, you are my companion, you are my king, you are my shelter, and you are all I have. A universal prayer. Thank you very much.
Parvati ji, all of your nervousness and fears were
totally unfounded. You did a fantastic job. Thank you so much. This is a little bit of an emotional moment for me because we had a call back to two great legends today already. One was S.P. Balasubramaniam, that I mentioned about singing Shankarabaranam, Ragam Tanam Pallavi. And this was sung by Lata Mangeshkar, who we recently lost. And this is one of the, is this not Dobi Gazamin? I'm getting my movies mixed up, but this is the movie in itself, and I will remember the name of the movie. It's a beautiful movie, a beautiful song, talks about abject and absolute surrender to the Almighty. And I'm so glad that Dr. Parvati sang it today. It not only made me think back about Lata ji, but also I was also reminiscing about my school days, where this was one of the songs that was part of our morning prayers. I'm sure some of you at least had the same experience growing up. Geeta would like to thank all of you for coming. And I've been trying to get her to come, but she's a little bit of a headless chicken right now. So hopefully she will talk at the end of it. But she personally wanted to thank each and every one of you, and I'm sure she will do that. But for now, I want to pass along her greatest appreciation and gratitude that all of her friends from the United Airlines, Capital One, and LA Fitness are here to support Seema. I think we're all here for Geeta. I think there is a lot of Geeta love in this auditorium today. I'm a friend of Geeta's, and my friend Gayatri drove all the way from Pennsylvania. And I think this is the first time they're even meeting. So that's the power of Geeta. You go, Geeta. We love you. Yes, thank you so much. Next up, this is a personal favorite, and it is from the movie Jeans. The dancer is none other than the beautiful Aishwarya Rai. This song is akin to a Shakespearean comedy of errors. It's full of puns and wordplays for those of you who understand Tamil. It's sung by Nityashri, who's one of the greatest Carnatic musicians and is also the granddaughter of one of the greatest Carnatic musicians, D.K. Patamal. This song is high energy and playful, and a respite from all of the Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi that you have seen. A loose translation of the lyrics from Tamil means, don't believe all you see.
கண்களுக்கு சொந்த
That was so beautiful, Seema. Thanks for that treat. Thank you. I would like to point out that it takes a strong dancer with immaculate training to be able to switch gears so effortlessly. It is not easy switching from Bharatanatyam to Kuchipudi to something like this, which is totally out of the box for a Bharatanatyam dancer. So that speaks to her training and her discipline. So a round of applause for that. I now hand over the mic to Udayji from Chinmaya Mission, who would like to speak a few words.
Hari Om. I guess by now you all probably have figured that our way of saying hello is Hari Om. We are simply recognizing the presence of the higher divine in you, and that's where we greet when we meet somebody with Hari Om. In about November, I met Geetaji for the first time. And I guess we've heard from Kavitaji the energy, the vibrancy that she brings on. When we met first time, she coined the idea that Seemaji will, I hope the video has not started yet. Okay, sorry. So Geetaji told me that Seema wants to do a fundraiser for the Chinmaya Mission. And I guess those in Chinmaya Mission who know me, they know that any opportunity to raise funds for this wonderful organization, I am all for it. And so here we are today. For those who are new to Chinmaya Mission, I have a short video and I'll come back and say a few more words.
अजं निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमद्वैतपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
अतीतमानं चिदानन्दरूपं चिदाभासकं सर्वदं ज्ञानगम्यं मुनिध्येयमाकाशरूपं परेशं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम
जगत्कारणं कारणज्ञानरूपं सुरारिं सुखारिं गुणेशं गणेशं जगद्व्यापिनं विश्ववन्द्यं सुरेशं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं भजेम रजोयो रतो ब्रह्मरूपं श्रुतिज्ञं सदा कार्यसत्तं हृदाचिन्त्यरूपं जगत्कारणं सर्वविज्ञानिदानं परब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं तस्मै तमो योगिनं रुद्ररूपं त्रिनेत्रं जगद्धारकं तारकं ज्ञानहेतुम् अनेकागमै स्वं जनं बोधयन्तं सदा सर्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानं
सदा ब्रह्मरूपं गणेशं नमामि
औषधि सर्वयन्तं कराधिरसुरौघ्नकलाभिः सुधास्राविणीभिः दिनेशांशु सन्तापहारं द्विजेशं शशाङ्कस्वरूपं गणेशं नमामः निर्विकल्पं निराकारमेकं निरानन्दमानन्दमैकपूर्णं परं निर्गुणं निर्विशेषं निरीहं परं ब्रह्मरूपं शेषं जय जय
प्रकाशस्वरूपं नमो वायुरूपं विकारादिहेतुं कलाधाररूपं शक्तिस्वरूपं सदा शक्तिरूपं गणेशं
प्रधानस्वरूपं महत्तत्वरूपं धराचार्यरूपं सत्स्वरूपं जगद्हेतुरूपं सदा विश्वरूपं गणेशं नतास्मः त्वदीये मनस्थापयेदं ह्रियुग्मे विघ्नसन्नः.
So, with you all's generosity so far, I think Prakashji told me before we began the program, we had raised about $5,500. So thank you to Seema Iyer and her efforts. I guess, I don't know why it happens, but it happens with me that when people see me, they come up with ideas. So as I came here, Ashutoshji came up with this idea. There is a wonderful Lord Shiva painting that is waiting to come with somebody who will donate the highest amount today. So you have contributed $508 or more. I don't know how much more somebody has contributed. So before the end of the day, please open up your wallets, think about it, and you can carry this wonderful Lord Shiva with you. This is almost a replica of our idol. The idol that we have here in Chinmaya Somnath, an artist has created a rendering. And that's, again, the beauty of our Chinmaya mission is that this is pure volunteers. Everybody that you have seen here, either people checking in or people who are on the stage in the audience, we are all volunteers. The great, a lot of people, we think about truth, but truth is very abstract concept. When it is a story, we understand, aha, that's what truth means. And fortunate for us, our Guru, Swami Chinmayananda, who had gained the understanding, direct experience, and then decided to come down like the Holy Ganga, came down to the plains and spread the knowledge of Gita. And no wonder Gita ji decides this place to raise the funds for Chinmaya Mission. A few more announcements I have to make. For those of you who worship Lord Rama, the Chaitra Navratri, which happens to be the 9th day, is the birthday of Lord Rama. In our Maryland chapter, we celebrate the Ramayana with 9 days of chanting the entire Tulsi Ramayana live. If you haven't had the experience, it is a blissful time for you to come and visit our chapter in Maryland. It'll be 9 days. In the weekends, the program starts from 4 to 9. In the weekdays, it starts from 6 to 9. Come visit us or check out online. We might be publishing the Zoom link for that event also. Here in Chinmaya Somnath on April 16th, is that correct, Ashutoshji? I think I was told April 16th, they are celebrating Ram Navami. Celebrating Ram Navami, they are having a food drive. The information is available up front or on the website, so please do check out. With generous contribution from our members, we have been donating every month in state of Maryland in our Silver Spring chapter. We donate close to $10,000 of groceries every month to needy families in the area. So Chinmaya Mission is a lot more than what meets the eyes. Come explore us, grow with us. Our motto is simple: maximum happiness, maximum people for maximum amount of time. Hari Om. I won't keep much more between you and Seemaji. My interest is just your wallet. Hari Om.
Thank you so much, Udayji. As a personal beneficiary of all the good work that Chinmaya does, I applaud all of your efforts, of the volunteers and all of the people behind this. My sincere gratitude and appreciation. Thank you so much. Something about Seema, and there's a lot. A multifaceted personality. Seema is a lawyer, a journalist, a professional Indian dancer, an author, and a choreographer. Let's talk about Seema, the dancer, first. Seema has been a disciple of South Indian film actress, dancer Ambika Sukumaran since the age of 4 and became Ambika's first student to accomplish a Bharatanatyam Arangetram at the young age of 11. Seema also received extensive Bharatanatyam training from renowned film star Padmini and has had starring roles in many of Padmini's dance dramas such as Ramayana, Dashavataram, Krishna Leela, and Shakuntalam. Seema has also studied Mohiniyattam with Sri Krishna Kumar and Kuchipudi from the legendary Vempati Chinna Satyam and Mrinalini Sadananda. Since 29, Seema has been learning Bharatanatyam in the Kalakshetra style from Professor M.R. Krishnamurthy at Kalakshiti in Bangalore and Sonali Skandan in New York City. Seema has also been trained in the 10 dance repertoire of Latin and ballroom dance, excelling at every dance from cha-cha to the jive to waltz and tango. And finally, Seema created and taught the first of its kind Bollywood dance class in 2002 at Lotus Music and Dance in the New York City. Seema is also a practicing attorney and is the chief legal correspondent for Fox 46 in Charlotte, North Carolina, where she reports locally as well as nationally for the Next Star Network. Thank you, Seema. And I could go on and on about her accomplishments as an author. Seema has also written a book, which was published, I think it was last year. It's called The Prince of Ayodhya. Seema was also a fill-in anchor for Ashley Banfield at HLN, and this is where Seema decided to close her New York law firm and pursue journalism full-time. That's a lot, Seema, and we are so glad that you are here with us, entertaining us. It's been a pleasure. The next dance item is called Paarkadalil Alai Mele, set to Ragam Shanmugapriya. Dashavataram is an Indian concept closely related to Darwin's theory of evolution. Seema will start off with depicting Lord Ranganatha, who is reclining on his serpent bed on the waves of ocean. Hindu mythology is filled with vivid imagery which serves as metaphors for something much more profound. A very powerful Hindu symbol is that of Lord Ranganatha or Vishnu.
Vishnu is the protector, hence he's always depicted with strength and grandeur akin to the innate strength, resilience that each and every one of us has. The Supreme One to whom both the forces of good and evil bow. This can also be interpreted to be the constant struggles, both internal and external, that human life is all about. In reality, aren't we all a mix of good and evil at the end of the day? The 10 avatars that Seema is going to depict are Matsya, the fish, Kurma, the turtle, Varaha, the boar, Narasimha, the lion or the powerful one, Vamana, the dwarf, Parasurama, the angry man, Rama, the heroic or perfect man, Balarama, who's Krishna's older brother, Krishna, the divine diplomat and statesman, and Kalki, the mighty warrior who is yet to come. On to Parkadal Alaimele.
தூணிலும் இருப்பார் துரும்பிலும் இருப்பார்
Srinidhi ji, please pause the music.
தூணிலும்
The music is no.
தூணிலும் இருப்பார் துரும்பிலும் இருப்பார் தூணிலும் இருப்பார் துரும்பிலும் இருப்பார் துரிதத்தை பரிஹரிப்பார் நாராயணா துரிதத்தை பரிஹரிப்பார் நாராயணன் உன்னிலும் இருப்பார் என்னிலும் இருப்பார் உலகனைத்திலும் இருப்பார் நாராயணன் உள்ளிலும் இருப்பார் வெளியிலும் இருப்பார் உயிருக்கு உயிருமாயிருப்பார் நாராயணன் சித்தாயும் இருப்பார் ஜடமாயும் இருப்பார் சிஜடமாயும் இருப்பார் நாராயணன் குறைவில்லாத வாழ்வு தரும் கோவிந்தா சங்கு சக்கரம் கொண்டவன் சிந்தை கனிந்து அருள்வாய் கோவிந்தா 10 அவதாரங்கள் 10 அவதாரங்கள் எடுத்த கண்ணா நாராயண மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே வானவரும் தானவரும் ஆழிய முதம் கடைந்த மந்தரகிரி தன்னை தாங்கிடவே ஒரு உடைய வாடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரம் என உடைய வாடு கொண்ட கூர்மாவதாரம் என கொலமுற்றாய் புகழும் ஓங்கிடவே இன நிரண்யாக்ஷன் எனும் படுபாவி இன நிரண்யாக்ஷன் எனும் படுபாவி இன நிரண்யாக்ஷன் எனும் படுபாவி பாய எழு கடவுள் மறைந்த பூதேவி இன நிரண்யாக்ஷன் எனும் படுபாவி பாய எழு கடவுள் மறைந்த பூதேவி அவள் தினரட்சக சகல ஜீவரட்சக தினரட்சக சகல ஜீவரட்சகாய எங்கிருக்கிறான் ஹரி எங்கிருக்கிறான் அவன் எங்கிருக்கிறான் சொல்லடா எங்கிருக்கிறான் சொல்லடா எங்கிருக்கிறான் என்று இருநியன் சொல்லை இடைமறித்தே அவன் பிள்ளை ஹரி எங்கும் இருப்பான் தூணில் எங்கும் இருப்பான் என எயமினதாலேத கொல்லை நீங்கவும் பொங்கு சினவனது உதவுடலும் தசை தின்றழுங்க தொந்தியோடு மணி குடலும் உதிரம் சிந்த வேகம் கொண்டு தீரும் நரசிங்கமாக அவதாரனே சங்க சித்திரதாரனே உபகாரனே ஆதாரனே மூவடி மண் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து மூவடி மண் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து அபலி சிரம் மளந்த பாமரனே மூவடி மண் கேட்டு வந்து மண்ணளந்து விண்ணளந்து அபலி சிரம் மளந்த பாமரனே தந்தை ஆவியை பறித்ததனால் சூரிய குல வயிறியன அமைந்த பரசுராம ஆனவனே தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்ட தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்ட ராவணாதி உயிர் வாய்த்து தேவர்களை சிறை மீட்ட ராவணாதி உயிர் வாய்த்த தசரத ஸ்ரீராம அவதாரனே தசரத ஸ்ரீராம அவதாரனே உலகிலே உழவார் புகழும் கலப்பை தன்னை உலகிலே உழவார் புகழும் கலப்பை தன்னை உயர்ந்தனில் தாங்கி நின்ற பலராமனே ஆவடி ரோகிணியில் அஷ்டமியிலே அர்த்த ஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோமே ஆவணி ரோகிணியில் அஷ்டமியிலே அர்த்த ஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோமே ஆயர்பாடி மேவிய யசோத நந்தலால 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 10,000 கோபியர் பரமானந்தலோல பூபாரம் தீர்க்க பாரத போர் முடித்த ஷீல பூபாரம் தீர்க்க பாரத போர் முடித்த ஷீல கோபால கிருஷ்ணனாரி மூல ஹரிவாணி ரோகிணியில் அஷ்டமியிலே அர்ப்பஜாம நேரத்திலே அவதரித்தோமே பஞ்சபாதகம் வாதுடன் கொடிய வஞ்சகம் மித்ரவேதகம் க்ஷயகஞ்சனாக வராடு நாடக மேடையாகிய கலியுகம் பஞ்சபாதகம் வாதுடன் கொடிய வஞ்சகம் மித்ரவேதகம் க்ஷயகஞ்சனாக வராடு நாடக மேடையாகிய கலியுகம் அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தழிக்கவே அழிக்கவே தர்மம் தழிக்கவே அன்பு கொண்டு கலியவதாரன் சிங்காரன் தசாவதாரன் நீயே பார்க்கடல் அலை மேலே பாம்பழையில் மேலே பள்ளி கொண்டாய் ரங்கநாத முதல் பதமலர் நிழல் தேடி பரவச
That was amazing, Seema. You brought out all the 10 avatars uniquely. You had the distinction between each and every avatara with the appropriate emotion and the appropriate footwork. Not an easy job by a mile. And kudos to you, Seema, for all that you've done today. Before we've come to the conclusion of the program. So we just have 2 items left. One is the Tilana, which is traditionally the end of a Bharatanatyam performance. And following that would be the Mangalam, which is basically the dancer expressing gratitude for all of you coming here. And again, thanking the Lord and the elders and her parents for this wonderful evening. But before I do that, there are 2 special women I would like to invite on stage. Without these 2, this evening would not be possible. Ujjwala and Geeta Iyer. Can you please come on the stage? Ujjwala, don't be shy. I personally know Ujjwala because our daughters went to school together. And Geeta tells me that without Ujjwala, this would not be possible. She has been busy the whole day. She has been backstage helping with the costumes, helping everything together. Ujjwala, friends like you and women like you make the world go around. So an applause for Ujjwala. You have to say thank you to your friends.
Looks like all my friends are here, right? I can see Capital One Bank. I can see United Airlines. I can see my Zumba friends, LA Fitness. Hey, thank you guys. You just took my word for it when I say, hey, Seema's going to perform. You had no idea what you're going to come and witness, right? She's been practicing day and night for this in spite of her busy schedule. Hey, Gail, thank you for coming. And all of you, Raghu, so happy you brought your whole family. Raghu's mom, all of them came. Really appreciate that. And one more person, Uma Sridhar, where are you? She organized the whole little video clip with all the children. If the kids are there, I would love to see them. And Shirosh, thank you so much for the photography, and all of you, Udayji, Vijayji, everybody, Ashutosh, Mani, everyone, thank you so much. Now the last item, enjoy, thank you.
गीत दुनि को तकदीर तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीर तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीर तत्र कीटतून नाच तकदीम तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीम तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीम तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीम तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीम तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित तिरगतो गीत दुनि को तकदीम तत्र कीटतून नाच रही गोरी तदित तैदित धुनि को तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोदिता दिता तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोदिता दिता तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम धुनि को तकदी तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोदिता दिता तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोदिता दिता तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम बाज पायल हो बाज पायल हो जनन जनन 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 गीत धुनि को तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोर ताबिद तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोर ताबिद तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम तान गागे तकत तई तई तान गागे तकत तई 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 तकत दीन लकित तकत दीन लकित तकदी दीन लकित तकदी हतरोम लत गीत धुनि को तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोदिता दिता तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि तकदीम तत्रिकेट तो नाच रही गोदिता दिता तेरे तेरे तो गीत धुनि को तकदीम पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला क्या कहूँ मैं काबरों पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला क्या कहूँ मैं काबरों ताप संकट घरने आयो जो कबारो तुम करो पद्मनाभ तुम्हारी लीला क्या कहूँ मैं सावरो काल संकट गरने आयो शोक मारो तुम करो तदिन तदिन दिरना तदि तदानि तादि तदिन तदिन दिरना तादि तु तदगदरि तदरदरदादि अदरि गदरि तदगदां ताबि तदगदां तां तदगदां तां तदिन दिन दिन तदिगदरि तां 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 तदगदि गदरि तों 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 तगदि कुददि गदरि गीत दुनिको तगदि तदिन तदिन दिरना तदि तदानि तादि तदिन तदिन दिरना तादि तु तदगदरि तदरि तगदादि अदरि गदरि तदगदां तां तदगदां तां तदगदां तां तदिन दिन दिन तदिगदरि तां 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 तगदि गदरि तों 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 तगदि कुददि गदरि गीत दुनिको तदीन तदि गिटतु आचरगे गोरिता दिदते दिदगतु गीत दुनिको तदीन तदि गिटतु आचरगे गोरिता दिदते दिदगतु गीत दुनिको तदीन दुनिको तदीन दुनिको तदीन
ಪವಮಾನ ಸುದುಡು ಬಡು ಪದದ ಪಿಂಡಮುಲಗು ನೀನಾಮ ರೂಪಮುಲಗು ನಿತ್ಯ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಳೋ ತಜೇವ ನಯನ ತ್ಯಾಗ ತಜಾದೆ ವಿನುತಮಯೇನ ನೀನಾಮ ರೂಪಮುಲಗು ನಿತ್ಯ ಜಯ ಮಂಗಳೋ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಮಂಗಳಂ
Hari Om. I apologize. In Chinmaya Mission, we are very particular about time. And as Gitaji would have it, it is about 5:57, and the program was supposed to end at 6. We will try and do that. I would request our teacher, Vijay Kumarji, to please come on the stage so that we can felicitate the artist and the help that we had today. And then I will pass a big vote of thanks to everyone, and then we will end the program. I hope that we will be there pretty close to 6 o'clock. We might be 1 minute over, and I apologize that in advance. So, Vichayji, please come. I think that first round of applause goes to Kavita ji. She took a big burden off my shoulder of trying to figure out how to pronounce the exact ragam and talam in the perfect sequence. And she kept us continuous through the journey. Thank you very much, Kavita ji. Dr. Parvati Menon, although it felt like a break, it never felt like a break. And we had to have the dress change, and we didn't want it to take you out of the trance that you were experiencing. So requested Dr. Parvati Menon, Mohan, please come. And we truly thank you for your help and wonderful interlude.
The song which sang, just stand one more minute. One more minute, just to note down. It was Jo Khil Sakena O Phool Hum Hai. A very beautiful song. And her songs brought us back in my school days, the old days. And I'm going to give her a fabulous gift, not the gift which is in the bag. A gift which is very, very rare. What is that gift? You will feel it's just a card. This is a photograph of Swami Chinmayananda, our Gurudev, with Dr. Parvati, with, and me also standing nearby. This was taken 1989. 31 years, 32 years. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Hariyo.
Means a lot to me. Thank you so much. It's a very special gift.
Thank you.
I think we all have been basking in the energy of Geeta ji, and we have to bring her on the stage. Geeta ji, please come.
I'm so happy to give this to Geeta ji, because when Geeta ji said she want to perform her daughter's dance in this Chinmaya Somnath, I was so thrilled. And I said, we'll do whatever we can. And immediately informed Udayji, judges give the date, March 27. Like that, her great-heartedness gave us the ability to show you the performance of Seemaji. Whatever you see today, it's a fantastic evening. It was beautiful, fabulous. Thank you very much.
And last but not the least, may I request Seema Iyer. Please come to the center of the stage.
Thank you, Seemaji, for a great evening which we had. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hariom.
This is my second in command. Give her a big round of applause.
Good. I know Seema when she was 11 or 12 years old. Yeah, because when she was studying Kuchipudi under Mrinalini Sadananda, my daughters also went to the same teacher. So it was, I have not seen her solo performance. I have seen her group performance. in a group, she danced very well. And today, I was fortunate to see her solo performance. It was fantastic, fabulous. Thank you, Simaji. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Although she was hiding behind the scene, Ujjwala is a very luminous, shining. So Ujjwala ji, please come. And we thank you very much for your help. Thank you, Vijay ji. I have to thank everybody in the audience. With your participation, we were able to host this fundraiser. And like I had announced before we began, we had raised $5,500+. I don't have the total yet. If anybody wants to do a credit card donation, you can still do it. And as Ashutosh ji, if he's somewhere around, he will facilitate that. I want to thank Srinidhi ji, Mani ji, Ashutosh ji, Dinesh ji, and their families, their spouses included, for their volunteer services of making this evening wonderful. Of course, I have to thank Palomi for allowing me to do what I do for Chinmaya Mission. I wanted to thank the most to our Swamiji, Swami Dhirananda, whose guidance and inspiration help us to continue to explore this wonderful divine tradition, the Guru Shishya Parampara, that continues to teach us this wonderful wisdom called the Vedanta. For those families who are coming here to the mission for the first time, we do have a Holy Gita book. If your family would like to avail that, it's a free copy that you can get it as you are leaving. The volunteers may take your name and email. It's a drive from Chinmaya Mission that we pass on this wonderful wisdom that our Guru brought to us. I again want to thank you all. Hari Om. Please do take a small memento that you may find towards as you exit the auditorium. Hari Om and thank you. Thanks.